right, folks, good morning. All right. Yesterday, sorry, we had a technical difficulty there, but we are here today. So let's get started. So for Friday, November 22nd, we have the following information. At 9:45 a.m., we have Flash Manufacturing PMI and Flash Services PMI. Uh, those are both important reports that are scheduled for today, so we'll see how that goes. At 10 a.m., we'll have revised U of M consumer sentiment and revised U of M inflation expectations. After market close, we'll have FOMC member Bauman speaking, but of course, that's after market close. All right, having said that, let's go ahead and take a look at the market. All right, so looking at the market here, all right, the QQQ ETF is going to open slightly lower than where we closed yesterday. Yesterday's action was very volatile and mixed, but we closed up actually about 0.36%. So even though it was all over the place, it went down. Uh, we did not get any opportunities yesterday that worked out. We tried Baidu, but ended up breaking even on the bearish opportunity there. And in phase, we ended up getting stopped out on the bullish opportunity there. So nothing worked out as far as the opportunities that I identified yesterday. So let's take a look at what's happening in the pre-market. All right, here we go. All right, so first up we have, well, CLSK is showing up, but I don't think this qualifies. No, only 0.5%, so it doesn't count. LIFW, that is presently up 25% on about 18 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. We'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market watch list for stocks. Um, Again, the symbol is LIFW. All right, next up is Mara, but that's not down enough. Yes, only down about 3%, so we'll leave that one alone. Um, let's see. Maybe QUBT. Yep, that's currently up about 7% on 7.6 million shares, at least $1 per share. So we'll add QUBT. Continuing, next one is RGTI. That is presently up about 17.5%, 13 million shares. It's at least $1 per share, so we can go ahead and add RGTI to our pre-market list. Next up is SMCI. Not up enough. It's currently up 5.4% on 6.3 million shares. We'll put that on the possibilities list since that's very close to qualifying. Volume is good. So, Soundhound, I haven't seen this one in a while. That's currently up 6.73%. 2.8 million shares traded. It's over $1 per share. SOUN is now added. And that's about it. All right, so if you folks see any other stocks meeting all four criteria, let me know in the chat. Here are the ones I've found, the four so far. Must be NASDAQ listed, of course. Must have at least a 6% price change in the pre-market. Also, that could be positive or negative. Also, at least 1 million shares of traded volume, minimum price of $1 per share. Those all have to be true in the pre-market session. So, see any other stocks that meet all four criteria, let me know in the chat. We'll take a look. Or if you folks see any other stocks, let me know. 4 criteria, let me know in the chat. While you're at it, please be sure to like the video. I see we have 6 likes, but more than 6 people watching. So please be sure to hit the like button. That greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And also be sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, WCT is mentioned. That currently is up 67.2%. 25 million shares traded, at least $1 per share. Yep, that definitely qualifies. So we'll add WCT to the list. SKK is mentioned. That is currently up about 51%, 15 million shares plus traded, over $1 per share. So that definitely qualifies as well. SKK is now added to the list. SBFM is mentioned. And that is currently up 16.5% on 6.2 million shares, and it's at least $1 per share. So we can go ahead and add SBFM to the pre-market list. Next up is QSI, which is presently, it was up probably 6%. Right now it's just under, but it is over $1 per share, 1.4 million shares traded. So we'll add QSI to our possibilities list as of the moment. It's just shy of qualifying. Next up is JTAI, which is currently up over 50%, 5.4 million shares, and at least $1 per share. So we will add JTAI to our pre-market list. All right. So we'll have to wrap up for today's pre-market pulse. Folks, please be sure, again, to like the video. Obviously, we have 10 likes, more than 10 people watching. So please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. BENF, sure, we'll take a look. Yep, that does qualify. We can add that too. 14.7%, 15% up, 11.6 million shares, just barely over $1. So that one might not stay qualified. So keep that in mind. All right. If anyone's watching this video on a replay and you're not familiar with our company, check out fundertrading.com, our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for those part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in 23 minutes. We'll get started for today's session. Other than that, folks, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys for the next pre-market pulse. Take care.